not a thing, but nudist colonies in general are weird. I feel like it's either women who are hippies and whatever, cool, be a hippie, or they're dudes who just want to fuck. Like, I feel like if you take a very sensitive person and put them in a nudist colony, there will be lawsuits within a half an hour. I feel like it's just dudes looking to like swing dick, and then chicks who just like maybe smoked too much weed when they were younger and like, hey man, no one's fucking, man. Might as well just walk around with these old fucking impotent fucks trying to get hard looking at me, even though I got a fupa hanging over my fucking kneecaps. No one's gonna lift that up and fuck this old beaver. Looks like a fucking, someone kicked a hole in a old dead horse. No one's gonna want to fuck that. But maybe this old guy who can't get it up will fuck me. Or maybe he'll let me just like play with his stupid small dick like it's a fucking little punching bag. I'll just like flick it with my finger. And I'll be like, I feel it, but it's not doing anything. And nudist colonies are weird. You're just getting naked with people. It's like a sex club without the sex. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe the people are just slinging dick all day at nudist colonies. There's a sex club down the street from me, and I don't know if I'm going to say the name. It's not a big deal. I just don't want you to know. I mean, I live in Church and Wellesley, so I mean, you can fucking find me if you really want to come kill me. It's called Oasis, I think, and I've never been there, because I would obviously tell you that story if I had. Never been there, but I've heard a lot about it, and it's a 2-story building, and I think there's glory holes for sure, because I saw like I said, the gay district here is very openly open. They're sexually open. They're very open about their sexuality, I guess. And I saw a poster of like Oasis glory holes. So I mean, I know people are in there sticking their dicks through holes, getting them sucked by dudes or chicks or whatever. And there's a swimming pool where clothes are optional, and there's rooms where you can go fucking and that people can watch, or you could just like. No dudes are allowed by themselves, eh? That's a weird fucking rule, although I totally get it. If I went in there right now and I knock on the door, I'm like, hey, I want to come in here and sling some dick. And they're like, where's your girl part? Like, not even girlfriend, but like, you have to bring a girl, because otherwise it would just be packed with dudes with raging cocks trying to look at people fuck and just jerking off into a fucking pool, and then they'd leave for $60 to get in. So they don't let dudes in. There's trans night, which I would run away from, because that'd be a weird thing to do. Not that I'm transphobic, I just don't want to see it. It's weird. If you have a penis and also tits and look like a chick, that's not a thing that I would pay to see. Or I can just watch it free on the internet. Whatever, man. My point is, you can go in there and you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can go swimming naked and you can get your dick sucked through a hole by a dude in a dress, or a couple. I'm sure you probably could. Because there's couples on Tinder that are like, hey, we're looking for a third. Let's fucking party. And then you swipe left because you don't want to have to suck. I got offered to, okay, this girl, it was a couple thing on Tinder, and I didn't know that because I just swipe. And then I actually deleted Tinder lately. So no more Tinder stories. But I deleted Tinder. But back in the day, I got matched with a couple, and I only saw the girl because I guess they set it up so they would just like, you'd see the girl, swipe right, because she was kind of hot. And then the fourth picture was like the couple, and the bio was like, because no one reads the fucking bio. The bio was like, we're a couple looking for some fun, wink, wink. So I didn't see that until she started talking to me. And I was always an asshole, like me, like this kind of asshole, like a fun, let's just see where this goes kind of asshole. And I was like, okay, what's up? What's the deal? And I said no eventually, but what she wanted was she would let me fuck her in front of her boyfriend, which no. But first, in order to fuck her, she had to watch me get my dick sucked by her boyfriend. Also, no. To fuck a girl, a dude had to suck me off. And it wasn't even like the party. It wasn't like a party of like a one-night thing. It was like he sucks me off, and then I come back a week later and I get to bang her in front of him while he just beats off in a corner. No, I'm not giving you 2 days. I would have done it if it was 1 day. I wouldn't have done it if it was 1 day. I would not have done that. Sam, I am. I would not bang a man. Sam, I am. With green eggs and ham. That's it. That's all the Dr. Seuss I know. But I don't want to... No pussy is worth getting your dick sucked by a dude if you're a straight man. Or maybe it is. Maybe you don't give a fuck. Maybe you don't give a fuck. Maybe you're just like, I don't know what a vagina smells like, and if I have to throat fuck a dude to find out, I'll do it. Lucky for me, I know exactly what they smell like, and I don't need a beard tickling my balls to find out what a different one smells like. I'll just go to a different one. That's it. That easy. That's all. I don't match. I do match with very, okay, Tinder asks, are you looking for dudes, chicks, or I don't even know because I haven't signed up for it in a long time. But if I say I want chicks and then I get a bunch of trans people, no disrespect, it just is what it is. Or couples, no disrespect, it is what it is. I don't want to get involved. It's not my thing. And I know that some people are going to be sensitive, not you guys though, because at this point, no one's listening to me because they don't know who I am. You guys are my fucking people. You get what I'm saying. But if I said that publicly or like put this clip out and then like some like fucking blog picked it up, and I would scream transphobic. And it's not, because here's some logic for you motherfuckers. Just because I don't want to fuck a transgendered person, even though I live in the district and there's probably a transgendered person living above, below, or beside me, if I don't want to have sex with someone who used to be a dude or is a dude and used to be a chick or whatever, combination you want to pick, if I don't want to have sex with them, it doesn't make me transphobic. It makes me straight, which is fine. I'm allowed to be straight as much as they're allowed to be trans. Now, here's the thing that no one thinks about. Just because I don't want to fuck a dude doesn't make me homophobic. Just because I don't want to fuck a black chick, even though I do, but just because, for example, I don't want to fuck a black chick, maybe they're just not my thing, which they are. I like them. Done it before. Great. But just because I don't want to, or someone doesn't want to, doesn't make them racist. You just like what you like. I can go and work with, or I don't give a fuck about that kind of thing. I'll work, you know me. I'm not racist or any of that shit. But someone could definitely have zero racism in their body, work with black people, have black bosses or whatever, or Chinese or brown, whatever, right? But not want to have sex with a non-whatever person. Whatever he's into, if you're not that, doesn't mean he hates you. It just means you're not his cup of tea. People don't like tea. I love tea. Some people like coffee. And it doesn't mean they hate tea. It just means they like coffee. Nothing against tea. They might work at Starbucks and sell tea all day. And you might be writing people's name on tea and go, have a great day. Enjoy your tea. But he's not going to buy a tea, or she's not going to buy a tea because it's not their cup of tea. They like a cup of coffee. And maybe they don't like coffee. Maybe they like tea. You know what I mean? My point is, just because you don't want to fuck something doesn't mean you're racist. It just means you don't want to put your dick in somebody. Anyways, not transphobic, just don't want to have sex with a trans person. I remember there was some movement right when the whole left-wing trans thing came out, and it was a bunch of trans people saying that everyone should date a trans person or they're transphobic. That was their logic. You have to date them or you're an asshole. Hey, you're the asshole. If I don't want to date you because you cut your dick off or you grew a fucking dick off a science mouse, guess what? That's up to me. Doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean you shouldn't get a job doing your thing. It means don't want to fuck you. Don't want to put my dick in you. Don't want to date you. My call. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And they made it seem like you're a racist and a transphobic. And then it just got worse over the last couple of years. And I don't like talking politics, but the left are fucking crazy. If you don't do what they say, you're a racist. If you don't like what they like, you're a bigot. If you don't follow what they say, you're a Nazi. Hey, man. Fucking let people just do what they want to do. If you don't hurt anybody, fuck off. Fuck off with your ideology. If I want to do whatever the fuck I want. Like everyone was talking about the Joe Rogan with Alex, not Alex Jones, but the guy from Twitter, and there's like 4 of them. There's like 2 people from Twitter, like the founder, and then like one of his like top people, and then Joe Rogan, and then another guy who was kind of on his own. So they teamed up on him a little bit. I forget, it's something Poole, Tom Poole or something. I forget. But this Mr. Poole, who was like kind of like, fuck you, Twitter, brought up a very good point, which is you can't go on Twitter, and I totally get it. There's 2 sides to the coin, and I think they're both very fair points. I'm getting very serious right now. This is supposed to be silly goose, but also hangover time, and this thing really made me angry. There's 2 sides to this coin, and one is, it was on the rule that if you talk shit about not talking shit, but like if there's a trans person, and let's say it was a man to woman, and that's just where they are, right? The conservative people say, okay, well, you were born a man. You're biologically a man. You have the chromosomes of a man. Scientifically, genetically, you're a man. So we're going to call you a man. You are a man, but we'll call you a woman if you want, but you're a man. You have a man's body. And there's all these like men switching, transitioning to women and going to sports like wrestling, and they're just beating like Fallon Fox. This guy transitions to a woman, goes into women's MMA, and he beats the fuck out of these women. How's that fair? So the conservative point of view was that if you were born a man, you're physically different than a woman. You have the chromosomes and all that shit. You're a man, and sure, we'll call you a woman. You can go and dress like a woman, whatever. Rebecca, cool. Hey, whatever you want. But biologically, if we did a blood test, you're a man, so you're a man. That's one side. The other side is if you are a man and you transition to a woman, you're a woman now. Cool, I get it. Be Caitlyn Jenner. That's a woman, even though I'm pretty sure she still has a penis, but she has a penis. I saw a Facebook thing, and a woman became a man, full beard and everything, and is pregnant and gave birth. Cool. A man gave birth. Remember that movie Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger that we all thought was never, we laughed at? It's like, men can't have babies. A man had a baby. Cool. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. Don't hurt anybody. Men have a baby, grow your beard, ladies. I don't give a fuck. But there's two sides. One is biology and chemistry and science and chromosomes shit. A man is a man, even though you might call yourself a woman. That's one side. The other side is if you were a man and you want to be a woman, you're a woman and you can be whatever you want. I get both sides. But here's the thing with Twitter is that they made rules that if a man becomes a woman and you call her him or her guy or a dude, or like, I mean, let's use Caitlyn Jenner. It used to be, fucking Bruce. It used to be Bruce, turns into Caitlyn. Cool. Caitlyn, woman of the year, Time Magazine, even though she killed a guy, whatever. Woman. But people are going, well, it's a dude. It's a dude because it was an Olympian in men's fucking triathlons. Caitlyn used to be a man, biology man, chromosome man, all that shit. So there's two sides. And then Twitter's like, well, it's a woman, and if you say anything other than that, you're using hate speech and transphobia and all this shit. If they want to be called a woman and you call them a man, that's transphobic and you will get you banned. So the argument with the Tom Wolfe guy was that the rules of Twitter are biased against the conservative viewpoints because they're liberals and they admit to being liberals. Basically what they're doing is making their political views rules on a website that is supposed to be free speech, and that's fucked. It's so fucked. You can't say what you think. You can't be a conservative or a scientist even or a doctor and go, yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, if you did a blood test, if you did a blind blood test on Caitlyn Jenner and you had no idea where the blood came from and you had to figure out it was like a fucking car accident victim, and you look at it and it was fucking, it would be a man, it would be man DNA. It would say chromosomes and shit of a man. But you can't say that because on Twitter, at least, because it's transphobic now. They've made their political ideology fucking almost a crime. It actually is a crime. It's hate speech. Up here in Canada, if you use hate speech, like if, say Caitlyn Jenner, if I'm like, yo, fuck it, you're Bruce, you're a dude, you got a dick, you're a guy. And they're like, actually, I'm a woman now. And you're like, nah, you're a dude. Just for that, I can go to jail. For refusing to call someone what they want to be called, you can go to jail in Canada. Jail. Not fined. Not fired like all these fucking viral things where the guys with the tiki torches and they get fired. No, you go to prison for hate speech or fucking whatever, transphobia or whatever. Because Justin Trudeau is a cuck.